Hey, have you ever had trouble finding places to put things in Jeeps? The space is tight, there's not a lot of room to hang stuff on the ceiling, on the sides, or something like that. Found a solution. I'm going to show it to you now. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Overland Trails, and pretty excited today about the installation of this item we just got in. It is a Hooke Road rear window Molle panel pack. Has two Molle panels, and they bolt to existing holes already there, so I think it's going to be able to give us the options to hang stuff, mount stuff that we need to carry along the way, medical kits, axe, possibly a power inverter, whatever we need. So let's dig in. Alrighty, just to go over what you get in the box. Obviously you get the Molle panels, which are quite large. They do cover from right before the back of the window to the very front of the vehicle, right behind the doors, the secondary doors. You get the brackets that mount on top of that, that connect to the cross support bar for the roll bar, and your necessary bolts. What they also give you here is some rubber brackets that fit on the Molle panel to keep it from rubbing up against the Jeep and tearing up the vehicle a little bit there, scratching it up. This video is, these instructions are horrible. The pictures are too small, they're not detailed enough, the information, the step-by-steps are vague. So I looked around, I actually couldn't find a video on this installation. A lot of the other companies do theirs, and some of the other installation videos are for actually the roof Molle panel or the ceiling Molle panel right above the driver and passenger seat, which I'm going to look into getting that. Okay, step one, we're going to prep the panel by putting on these rubber grommets. This will protect the panel from rubbing against the Jeep to make sure that it doesn't damage or scratch any of the sections inside. Little side tip, to make the corner, go ahead and cut it. Not perfect, but it'll work, and then do the other side. This is where things are going to get a little bit different. As you can see, I don't have a back seat in. I've got a makeshift platform here for the last trip we took to Sedona. I've also got some different hooks here in the back that hold in some tabs where I normally use for bungee cords to connect things to. This solution will replace that. So, in the normal instructions, you have to lean the seats all the way forward and climb on top of them and do some maneuvering around there. But in this case, we're going to have a little bit easier install, but maybe a few little quirks. Alright, next step is to be able to take out these pieces right here. These are wing nuts that somebody put on this Jeep for aftermarket to be able to get it to be an easy on and off top. Never taken the top off, never planned to, but you have to take all of these out so the panel can line up in this little slot. So one of the challenges is getting up into this section up here, being able to unzip that and then being able to mount the bar and tie it into the rest. So that's what we're going to try next. I can't hold the camera and do this at the same time, but I'll show you how it looks when we're done. Okay, now as you can see, at the top of the Molle panel, there's a bracket that bolts to it right there. Come back up here and give you a little better shot. And when you unzip this back pad, you're able to expose a perfectly usable hole right there that is threaded, and you just screw the bolt in there and adjust the bracket accordingly, and that's what holds it in place. We've got it in place down here on all sides, and what this is going to allow us to do is then be able to mount about 3 or 4 different things to it. I'm going to put a medical kit back here and a trauma kit. That bracket right there is where my fire extinguisher goes, and on the front side of the panel I'll be able to mount probably a inverter. Well, that's one side done. We'll take a look at the rest. from over here. Guess it would make sense to put this in before you mount the Molle panel, but alrighty guys, that wraps it up for that install, and I'll leave the link to the Amazon place where I bought the Molle panels. And if you have any questions about the install, please give me a hit on the comments. If you like the video, let me know. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know as well. Love making content about installations and helping everybody out. So just let me know. Subscribe if you want to hang out a little bit more.